Yo, what's up guys? Gecko here, and we're back for more Rain Code. In this episode, we are jumping right into the Mystery Labyrinth for Chapter 5. In the real world, Makoto has a gun pointed at our head right now, and basically, told us that he knows about Shinigami and challenged us to go into the Labyrinth to solve this. He also didn't seem to be stopped by Shinigami's time powers, because he moved around after we went into the Labyrinth. So I don't know if that's because he's a homunculus, and they somehow aren't affected by her, or if there's some other reason. But it is very interesting. The other thing I wanted to mention, last episode I was kind of joking about what if Yuma's a homunculus and he just doesn't remember, that's what his backstory is that he has amnesia about. And I sort of said it as a joke, and I'm I don't know that that's actually the case. I was just throwing out something random. But I went back and watched kind of the beginning section of the game. I was watching a friend play kind of the earlier parts when you first get to Kanai Ward. And Yuma makes a comment when he arrives in Kanai Ward that it feels nostalgic. And he's like, what if I came from a city like this? He actually might be from Kanai Ward. So that theory, I saw that and I was like, actually, maybe this theory isn't that insane. So going back and seeing that, I'm actually starting to kind of think he's actually from here. I don't know if he actually is a homunculus himself. He could be. I'm not totally out on that theory yet. But I think he's from Kanai Ward. So in any case, that's not super related to solving this. Well, I don't think. I guess we'll see. Maybe that'll become relevant. But I just wanted to put that out there because it was very intriguing to me to go back and see that, because I didn't remember that line. It was kind of just a throwaway line as you're walking through the city, but it's not a throwaway line. It really does not seem like it.
Oh, halfway through. It's for good luck. We can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so terrified of the Mystery Labyrinth.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
Yeah, and as a person.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor.
Yeah, that too.
This Mystery Labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Just up ahead. No matter what the truth may be, I will expose it. Whatever the mystery may be, I'll never turn my eyes away. That's my mission as a detective.
Oh, we also found out last time that number 1 from the WDO is also a homunculus. It didn't outright tell us, but it gave us the clues to figure it out, because we found a report that was talking about how the first kind of successful homunculus that wasn't just a mindless zombie was one of the greatest minds in the entire, or considered the greatest mind in the entire world. And then we later heard number 1 described that way. So that kind of hinted to me that he is also one. So that kind of ties into the theory even more, where okay, if even he is one, potentially that's the reason Yuma was brought in to be a detective or to be part of the agency. Maybe number 1 had an interest in him because it was another homunculus, and he was kind of trying to gather other successful homunculi, potentially.
Others after all this time.
Do the dance.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Oh, they're so serious this time. We still have to do the dance, though. Of course, she can't just give up the sword. We still have to do the whole thing. That line kind of hits different in this chapter, though. I mean, we've been in danger for most of the game, but, giving your life for the truth based on, what's happening in the real world right now is, I don't know. It hits different this time. There we go. Yeah, to get the sword. Sorry if there's background noise, by the way. It should be gone in a minute. Alright, yeah, give us the solution keys. This one was kind of weird because we weren't investigating like a murder per se. We just have like all these keys from the random shit we found in the restricted area.
You've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept it this way.
You can do it normally? Why are you doing all this extra shit then? Why don't you just hand them over? I don't want to see that. Yeah, thank you, Yuma.
Let's unravel this mystery labyrinth.
Shinigami's weird. She's a weird person. All right. I really don't know what to expect from this one. I expect it'll be a lot harder than previous ones, but I don't know if anything about the gameplay will change. And considering how last time went, if this one is even harder, I'm probably gonna struggle a bit, but we'll figure it out. Oh, look it, we're in Kanai Ward. Oh, that's cool.
The mystery
I like that.
seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that.
Because it's chapter 5 of the game.
I think I need your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Yeah, but to him, it's like this was the objective all along, so
I've
hopefully
got a
we won't
feeling
need to
that
do
when we
more
solve
after
this
this.
mystery, our pact will come to an end.
Oh.
Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
Well, that's true.
But there's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Hmm? I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Oh, hello.
Anyway, here it comes. It's the mystery protecting Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Then we just need to solve it. Let's go, Shinigami!
What was the case of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? Oh, cause. What was the cause of their development? To hide the homunculi, right? Kanai Ward's history. It was a remote city. Its development began once Amaterasu headquartered there. They started their research. Top secret research kept from society. It could be this. This could be what we need to use. Was there something even more specific? Oh, these are the only ones we can pick. Okay, the research then.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master.
Yeah, no, he's still surprised by it. I was like, maybe this time he'll like be ready for it. Why did the UG request the homunculus research? For military purposes, for medical technology, for academic research. It was for military. They were literally building an undead army.
Right here! The UG wanted to create an immortal army, and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Basically, it was for military purposes. So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures.
So I just had another thought about the thing with number 1 being a homunculi. Oh, this person. We still haven't figured out the mystery with the cloaked person either. Oh, wait. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I have like so many thoughts going on at once. Okay, so number 1 being a homunculi. The homunculi's DNA is taken from a real person. As far as we know, it's people that have died, unless that's just how they do it in Kanai Ward. But like theoretically, the real number 1 was kind of swapped out at some point for his homunculus self, potentially. But also, the bombing that happened, we don't know why that happened yet. But if number 1 is a homunculi or a homunculus, he wouldn't have died from that explosion because they're like immortal and come back. So I feel like that was made to look like number 1 died and he's actually not dead. That would be my guess because like I don't know. The bombing happened and I was thinking like it should kill him, you know, by being bombed before we knew he was a homunculus. I'm like, that should kill a person. But also, just as a character thing, like, it seems so weird to kill him off before we really, like, knew anything about him or interacted with him much in this game at all. So, I think he's just not dead because he can't die. What that means for Yuma, though, if he also is one, like, again, I don't know if the other person that you're cloned from has to be dead in order to use their DNA or not. That's what we've seen so far. So, it's like, maybe the real Yuma is actually dead. Or the thought I just had right now, seeing this, was potentially, if you don't have to, and they've made a homunculus out of a living person, this could be the real Yuma who's been following us around. Potentially. Random theory again. That doesn't have any basis yet, aside from just like, what if? but we'll see.
Whose phantom is it?
Hello.
Huh? It's me.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's him.
Mystery phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me? That's impossible.
No, I think it is him. I think it's the real him. Or that one is a homunculus of him. One or the other.
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, this cloaked person has been kind of hanging out the entire game. There has to be a story reason that they didn't want us to see what they look like, right? It's not just like, oh, they're mysterious. Like, there's a reason we weren't supposed to know what they look like until this far into the game. Yeah, it's us. Interesting.
Don't go any further. There's nothing up ahead. Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
Okay, I forgot you're not just supposed to repel any old blue one. I guess I don't really understand which thing we're supposed to repel. Like, I don't understand how to know which one it wants you to do. Because there's nothing we're refuting yet.
Fantasy.
Oh, I guess, okay. I guess you're refuting a statement that isn't true. I guess that's right.
It's not a fantasy. Homunculi do exist. No, homunculi don't exist. I was wrong. Completely wrong.
Oh gosh, we have a lot of them. Okay. We've got, I need to check what these say again. The restricted area. Oh, it's just that zombie-like creatures wander there. The nutrition source is that they eat human flesh. This was the, let's see, Fubuki's investigation. Describes how the UG first successfully created a homunculi. Oh, it's probably going to be this, I would think. They react to sound. There's a rain cloud generating machine. It's probably this.
I don't exist.
Because we have a report saying that they were successful in creating them.
Have you even seen a homunculus?
Actually, yes.
Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched.
Yeah.
That research was cancelled.
No, it was not. Okay, I guess that was not the right one to use. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess the research was canceled. Eventually. Allegedly.
Homunculi don't exist.
I don't know. That's kind of a weird one. It did get canceled, but then they were just doing it, like, really secretly and just said that they had stopped.
Do you have any proof they exist?
It's true it was being researched.
Research was cancelled. That research was a complete failure.
Oh, here. Yeah, it did not fail.
No, 3 years ago, the UG successfully manufactured a homunculus. The report Fubuki left me clearly said so.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Okay, so I think number 1 still could be a homunculus, but theoretically, no. I was gonna say, like, theoretically, maybe actually Yuma is the brightest mind that they were talking about, because we don't know anything about him prior to this, prior to his amnesia. I guess he was still considered a rookie detective, so maybe that's not true, but it was just a random thought I had, because, like, we don't really know much about him, actually.
So, that really was me. Why would I be a mystery phantom?
Because we are related to the secret, that's why.
Clues. Let's keep going.
The labyrinth manifests things that are trying to block you from learning the truth about what you're trying to solve. Which means that we have to be related to the secret of Kanai Ward if we're one of the phantoms in here blocking it.
The government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create.
That's the question, isn't it?
According to the report Fubuki left behind,
They found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
It actually might be Yuma. I don't know. There's just like, there's so much we don't know about him.
the only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
He's back! The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom!
Damn, okay.
He looks dumb?
Oh, hello.
After him! Chase that clone with Master's dumb face!
This time you directly said I was dumb.
Don't take it to heart, Yuma. She's just being herself. Are we gonna go back to all the scenes of the other crimes? That would be cool. Because this is the clock tower.
It's blocking the path.
Just solve the mystery like you always do! You got this!
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? Is it going to this already? It's going to this already. Okay. Well, in that case, it probably is number 1, because we have evidence saying that that's the case. The homunculi characteristics... It wasn't Makoto, right? Let's see. Makoto appeared in Kanai Ward from nowhere. Upon arriving at the negotiations table, let's see. He was given CEO position. We have something that actually talks about this. Doctor's confession video? 14 hours have passed. Something unsuspected occurred. Okay. Oh, the memo on the corpse. I think it was this. Let's see. It says, everyone here is a dangerous criminal. If only we'd never been caught by the WDO. They locked us up in here. We were brought by number 1. He is called the world's greatest mind. Okay.
The true identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator.
there's no way number 1 is Yuma, right? Like, how crazy does this game get? Is that even a possibility? Because there was something about homunculi growing to a certain age and then their growing stops. Is it possible number 1 is Yuma? Like old Yuma? And then his homunculus self is him as a kid? Or a teenager, or however old this Yuma is? That's a batshit crazy theory, but also with how batshit crazy their games get, it's not off the table.
It's the person known as number 1 of the World Detective Organization. He ran off again. What's going on? It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere. Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing. Anyway,
What did she figure out? She just realized something. What did she figure out?
To think.
Ooh, we got the Nailman aesthetic back.
Based on the world's greatest mind.
Oh, this is cool. I love how they're doing this labyrinth.
But if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's
What does she not
mysteries.
want him to realize or figure out? She's like misleading us
The
now.
homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number 1 was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That's true. I didn't see him in the city.
That doesn't mean he wasn't here just because we didn't see
Told you
him.
that
It's a
homunculus
huge
has
city.
nothing to do with this stuff. Besides, world's greatest mind. He got blown up with that building, right?
Maybe.
It's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Yeah, thank you, Yuma. Exactly.
Who cares about
We're getting a little
Kanai
meta
Ward?
here.
Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Sure.
This is also so interesting from Shinigami's perspective too, because she knows a lot of things we don't know yet either. We don't know how this pact works, why she made it, or why Yuma made the pact, like what happens if it breaks, or like if we break the contract.
Setting aside
There's a lot we
that
don't
Aegis
know
research facility succeeded in their
that she does
homunculus
right now.
experiment.
And I think she realized something in relation to Yuma and this mystery and maybe how our contract works.
The problem is Kanai Ward. What happened to the research being done here?
Oh, okay, we're in the school now.
Seems like that's the mystery we face.
What occurred at Kanai Ward in the name of scientific research? Would this be the professor's video or the doctor's video maybe? Or cancellation of the research? Oh, the blank week mystery, potentially. What occurred in the name of scientific research? Oh, I guess maybe this? No, not quite. Oh, Project Homunculus probably. In order to silence UG. Yeah, I think it's this.
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatience and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all about anyway?
I don't know the exact details.
Well, it's about to ask us, so we better figure it out.
Let's figure out next.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research?
I wonder
It's a
what
very
was done to
similar
prepare for
question.
Project Homunculus.
Looks like that's where we're starting. Good luck, Master.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research? Yeah, we already used this. Kanai Ward's history. The blank week mystery is a taboo subject. Everyone woke up to find the city devastated. Outdoors were destroyed, insides were destroyed. The date was moved forward by a week. The only reason the gap was discovered was, okay. The isolation began soon after. Had all the clocks malfunction? Did someone drug them all? There were plenty of rumors. What is certain is Kurumi's grandfather went missing during the blank week, and the unending reign began after. It doesn't specifically say this was for the sake of research, but Cancellation of research. He arrived and ordered the cancellation. Oh, this. The blood test that they did for everybody. Here we go. All right, made it through the school hall. This is all kind of stuff we already know, though. That's what's interesting about the questions it's asking us. We haven't really had to, like, solve or figure anything out yet.
Something else also happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago, at the same time as Project Homunculus.
It's possible the game is just kind of walking us through this right now to make sure that we understand the order of how everything happened.
All of the residents were forced to take a blood test.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated. Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research.
That is so freaky.
Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is...
Whoop. What's that? Oh, now we're flooding. Now we're to this part of the game.
Right!
This place seems familiar.
Yeah, it looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
I'll just follow you, Shinigami.
Okay then, let's go.
Oh, we are sinking pretty quickly. Come on. Come on, Yuma. Run, run, run. Don't stop. Just keep running, man. You don't have to watch the water rise behind you.
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah, but...
What's wrong?
What did he realize? He cut off his sentence and didn't say the rest.
Well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
I mean, if he's thinking like they had to kill the people that were suitable to get their bodies, that would be pretty fucked up. What was created from Project Homunculus? Kanai Ward, I think it's Kanai Ward's residence, right?
This must be it!
No, or it's number 1. Oh, did we make it? Yeah, okay, I did say that at one point. That, like, what if everybody that lives here is a... Well, no, the thing that doesn't make sense about that is people still die, though. There's been, like, the Nailman mysteries, there's been Karin's death, like all the murders that we've solved. People actually died, so not everybody can be a homunculi. But probably a lot of them are.
Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
Oh, but maybe it got canceled before they actually did it to everybody? Is that what we're going for?
After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town.
Okay, so you don't have to be dead to create a homunculus out of somebody. Okay, so that means there is a homunculi clone of every person in Kanai Ward. Interesting.
Even if a few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen.
Oh, right, okay, not all of them actually were successful. That's right.
That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
But, again, if number 1 was the successful specimen, that means he's from Kanai Ward. If Yuma was the successful specimen, that means he's from Kanai Ward.
So, what happened after that?
Well...
What happened as a result of Project Homunculus? The blank week mystery?
This must be it.
Well, maybe not. Is that right?
In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the blank week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
Oh, shit.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
How did they not, like, kill and eat everybody, though? Why would they just, like, destroy property?
The entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it? And what is the Blank Week mystery anyway? How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get to the heart of the blank week. But I still haven't gathered my thoughts about it.
Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt.
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy. You have to give an answer now.
I know, but...
Then I'll help you. Let's lay it all out together.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, she looks so serious this time. Okay. All of Kanai Ward's residents were... Oh my gosh, it's going so fucking fast. We're asleep, I think, is what we want to go for.
That's not it.
Nope.
That's not it.
I don't know. Oh wait, we can get let's see. I don't know. I need a clue. Shinigami. That apparently that wasn't the right one. What did they do after going berserk from sunlight and attacking humans? I don't know. Okay, it starts with an R. I don't know. It starts with RE though. Now we know that. Okay, where's the R? Give me the R. Come on, give me the E. Oh, excuse me. It worked last time. There we go. R-E... What? Repaired? That would be... That's weird, isn't it? Replaced. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Go, 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 go! Okay, good. Whew. That was close. The number of spaces isn't really that helpful when you have the double letters. It's... I don't know. I don't like this minigame. Alright, we're up on the roof again. How do we get out of here?
Great job, Master. Awesome teamwork. Master?
They were all swapped during the blank week mystery.
Wait, does that mean like literally everybody? Wait. I'm so dumb. Of course the reason people can die, they're gonna come back, but like that's the reason every time someone dies, they're like, we gotta get this corpse out of here really quickly. Because it rots in the rain. No, it's that they're going to resurrect and people will realize they're not human. What the hell? Wait, that means everybody is. So, like, even Kurumi, even, like, just, like, everybody that we've met in the city has been. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kurumi's one, too.
Right, but who or what was swapped?
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the blank
What did they
week
do with the
mystery.
real people? Did they just kill all of them?
Huh? Everyone? Come on, that couldn't have happened.
Yes, it's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which is the real Master?
Obviously, it's me. The blank week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong. Everything you say is wrong!
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one! You're wrong! They couldn't have been swapped! Impossible!
Are we just supposed to shoot back any of these?
It's a fantasy you made up! Oh, look at it. It's all of it, all of it, all of it! Everything you say is wrong!
Okay, that time I guess we were supposed to do like one of the first ones.
No. You're wrong.
I mean, I'm not, but yeah, I don't get this one. The repelling ones are not very clear about which one you're supposed to send back. Because I mean, technically all of it's false. Like we aren't wrong, so why can't I repel that one?
Fucked. That claim doesn't hold up. No, there's proof they switched. No, that's a lie. It's all made up.
Blank Week Mystery, Restricted Area, Defective Homunculus, Cancellation, and their characteristics. Let's see. It describes physical peculiarities and details concerning memory. Wait a minute. Is that why no one remembers what happened that week?
Residents were swapped with homunculi?
Because they have memory issues or like trouble forming memories? I don't remember the details. It doesn't tell you
The blank week.
everything in there, but
Everyone was drugged and knocked out.
there's something about their memories.
Every resident fell asleep.
No, okay, that's not the right one.
No.
That's right.
Well, okay, maybe the residents did. Like, the residents themselves were drugged, and then the homunculi were brought in.
Impossible. Something else.
Cause the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out. Every resident fell asleep.
So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I think from now on I should just
Residents were
listen to every single thing in here, and then go for a round 2 where we actually try to hit things, because it has not been working out this way.
So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week.
That's why the memories connect across that week. What does that even mean? The memories connect? What does that mean?
That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings.
Okay, maybe that's what we
The
refute.
memories would be totally different too.
No, oh, or this. The memories would be different. No, wait. What's the... There's something about homunculi have the memories of the person they're made from. Is that one of our things in here? Let's see. That has to do with the sunlight, zombie-like creatures. I think we use this. It describes peculiarities about details with their memory. I think we use this
Their
to
memories
refute
shouldn't be linked.
what just went past. We'll get it in the next round.
But
Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible. Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out. Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different
totally different.
Two.
Here we go. Oh, almost missed it.
Mystery. A homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test.
That's why they're making meat buns for the city, because they need human flesh to survive. Oh my gosh, it all makes sense now.
It explains how their memories are linked.
So I bet they killed every single resident. Well, we saw that they were bringing criminals in. I was gonna say they could have killed the residents and used them for meat, because that's a whole lot of meat. That would last years.
No, your reasoning is obviously wrong. They can inherit memories.
All right, what do we have? This is the research about, just homunculus research. That's not very descriptive. Okay, when they encounter sunlight, they become stressed and lose control. There's the blood test for everybody. It took place 3 years ago. The homunculus test site is located in the restricted area. All right, so let's see what he says this time.
What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. The blank week is part of every resident's memory.
Is that true? I think so. Yeah, everyone remembers. People don't know what happened during it, but everyone remembers that it did happen.
This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents.
Nothing swapped places with the residents? What does that mean? Okay. Oh, that's all we had. Oh, what? Okay.
No.
Well, I'm confused what that last sentence means. Nothing swapped places with the residents. The homunculi did. Is that what we have to prove? When they encounter sunlight, they become stressed.
Inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? Kept after swapping.
If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. There's not. There isn't a gap in their memories. I mean, there's the gap from when people got drugged or somehow put under so that they could be kidnapped. Well, I guess the DNA was taken during the blood test? Is that what we're going with? Oops. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the hint afterwards. If homunculi get the memories at the time DNA was extracted, why would there be a gap? Well, it was extracted during the blood test. That's when they got people's DNA. That's why the blood test happened. So the homunculi wouldn't remember anything before the blood, or anything after the blood test. Is that how it would work? And then they have the memories of everything in the person's life before that? Is that how it works? Would they all have amnesia like you, Master? Like us? Mm-hmm. I wonder why we have amnesia. Come to think of it, Dr. Weska talked about Kanai Ward's homunculi in that video. Let's look at the solution keys then. Okay, so I guess we use his video. Is that what it was telling us? When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become stressed and lose control. I don't think that helps us. Oh wait, the rain started. Didn't the rain start after the blank week? That's why everything was destroyed. When they were very first brought in, they just like went rampant and fucking destroyed everything. And then the rain probably started and they went back to normal. Is that what we're going with?
Memories?
What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in
Their memories.
Oops. Okay, there we go. Got it.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness. The experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and
They went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
That's what caused the blank week mystery?
What are you laughing about, buddy? You want to refute that?
What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Yeah, I wonder if Yuma has realized yet. I wonder if Shinigami has realized yet.
I don't believe it. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too?
Oh yeah, Yako would have been too. Wait! So then he's not actually dead either.
How'd they manage to hide it?
Okay, yeah, Kurumi is.
I don't
Oh my
think any of
goodness.
them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi.
Yeah, they don't know, but Yako, so he's not actually dead from that stab. He wouldn't
Lost those
be.
memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
That's crazy.
What happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai Ward?
I think they're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
You can figure it out, Shinigami. You should know exactly what he means.
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward, the original residents died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses. By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone. With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely.
Yeah, I wonder where he is.
That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the blank week mystery.
But, like, we got to that conclusion pretty quickly. So, like, what the hell else is going to happen in this labyrinth? Because that can't be Kanai Ward's ultimate secret if we figured it out that quickly. Like, there's got to be more to it than that. Makoto? Or is it Yuma again? Okay, it's
Destroyed it.
Yuma.
You exposed the mystery behind the city.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, actually, what happens at the end of this labyrinth? Because this time it's not a murder mystery with a culprit who killed somebody. What happens when we solve this? Does the whole city perish?
You are an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy, but it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind this city. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward.
Okay, what is it going to be this time? We've got that it took place 3 years ago. The memo on the corpse was about the criminal captured by the WDO. The factory operating in the restricted area. The confession video where he's attacked. And then the characteristics about their memory. I don't know. We'll see what it's going to be. Potentially something related to the WDO, but we'll see.
Swapping places is just in your head.
Oh.
You have no proof a switch even took place.
We already went through this, buddy. We already
Zero
talked
evidence
about that.
for The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment.
They were destroyed after. Would this be the proof against that? That we can actually see them in the video? Confidential. Okay. Let's see what else he says.
Hands of the researchers who saw failures.
At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. No, I think the video disproves that.
Homunculi would have attacked the city. No one was killed by the homunculi.
Oh, wait. This is where we know this for sure. There we go.
Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control.
Wait, okay, so I wonder, Yako gave us this, or who we thought was Yako, gave us this video. I wonder if that was, like, actually him. Since he wouldn't have died from a stab, like the homunculus him that came back and gave that to us to help us solve the mystery. It could be.
But we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab, even though he should have been dead already. The facts that we met him after he died.
Oh, that's true. That's how he could have died there and then died, like, quote unquote, died again in his lab. And then he would come back again.
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
Yeah, it's literally everybody.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment.
Wait, so does that also mean that the people who have died from our mystery labyrinth solving aren't actually dead? I mean, we kind of do like a soul-destroying kind of thing. I don't know if they come back from that, or if they have souls, or exactly the logistics of how that works. But theoretically, we haven't actually killed anybody if it's all been homunculi committing these crimes.
And also why he knew nothing about the blank week mystery.
He didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused the city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet. I refuse to give up. I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
'Cause he's from here.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Oh, hi. What is the reason for the unending rain? Yeah, it's so that people don't go berserk. To power the plant. To block out the weakness of the homunculi. That was it. I didn't react in time. We kind of Matrix dodged that bullet, though.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing
It's
about Kanai
it's a lot
Ward.
to read and then also look at the
What do
button
you know
and then
about its
yeah,
darkness?
this is the correct one and then push the button in time.
Master, watch out!
Okay.
Master, cut it to pieces!
I will. Give me a second. Oh, they've all been Y. I didn't notice that. I was just trying to read them as quickly as possible. Bro deflected a bullet. Let's go, Yuma. Swords beat guns, baby.
Covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Yeah, run away like a little bitch.
Master, don't let him get away! You gotta finish this!
Hypocrite. I'll expose him for who he is. We're not done yet. The city's darkness
Bro, you can
goes
fly.
even
Why are you
deeper.
even jumping around? Where do the dead end up? In the village.
Answer.
That's where they take all the bodies to get turned into meat buns.
The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned
Or well, I
village,
guess those don't get
restricted
turned into
area.
meat buns. Because they're homunculi, they just resurrect.
Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie.
Oh, that's right. So then they're kind of trapped there because they've died too much and they wouldn't blend in anymore.
The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone.
That's crazy.
That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly.
Oh, yeah, because they would have kept the Peacekeepers in the dark, too. Who's they, though? Who's the people that know this and are ordering Peacekeepers to do this? So Yomi must know. Makoto must know. Is it just those two running everything? Because, like, I guess the former CEO knew before he passed things on to Makoto. Or, well, no, he passed things on 3 years ago. I don't know. Anyway, I think Yomi and Makoto are maybe the only ones who know?
The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're...
Ugh, you know what the downside of this is? We can't kill Yomi now. That motherfucker's immortal. I wanted him to die over the course of this game.
It must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world.
We've got you now. There's nowhere to run, Master.
I told you, that's not me!
Well, I mean, it is
You
and it
think
isn't.
That's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More.
I want him to take the hood down.
More. Kanai Ward's darkness goes far deeper than that.
What is the source of nutrition? It's the meat buns.
This is the answer.
Yeah, that's why it's human meat.
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of, don't you? The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much.
Yeah, so they really were addicted to them, but for a different reason than we thought. I thought they just tasted really good.
No.
They do, I guess.
Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy. What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed. And
True.
yet, it's like you're guiding me to the truth. It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them.
Well, we got the giant dynamite back.
He's trying to boom kill you, but you can defuse it by solving the mystery.
You've seen it time and time again. You should already know this. They're physical abnormalities. It's another part of Kanai Ward's darkness. Physical abnormalities?
Let's go, Master. We gotta join hands and defeat my other master.
Oh, not another one of these, man. Not another one of these. I wanted to just ask me questions. Kanai Ward's residents' blank blood is evidence of this. Pink? Bro. Wait. This is such a... Hold on. Let me talk after. I want to make sure I don't fuck this up. Oh my gosh. This is such a meta thing. Because in Danganronpa, the blood was pink just as a stylistic choice. It didn't mean anything. But so like in this game, you assume it's the same. It's just like the style. They always do this in their games. But it actually means something in this game. That's wild. I didn't even question the pink blood, because why would I? It's always been pink in their games. Have we seen red blood in this game from somebody else? Now I'm trying to remember. Have we seen red blood at any point? Because that would have been a big clue that there was a difference between the two.
Huh? Pink blood? Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
Wait. Okay, the prologue, when we were on the train coming to Kanai Ward. Was the blood pink in that? It shouldn't have been unless all of the master detectives were also homunculi. Now I can't remember. I'd have to rewatch that part. I can't remember back that far.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal.
Yeah, how would you not have realized that immediately, dude?
Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in the city, I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here. Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Oh, I see, and I thought that line was just like shock from seeing a dead, bleeding out body for the first time. And like, why did they die?
I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see things.
Oh, huh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, I appreciate some little explanation, because I was like, there is no way that a real person would not realize the blood was an abnormal color. But, okay, fair enough.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary. I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
But why didn't the other master detectives mention anything about the color? It wasn't mentioned at all.
Oh,
while I was
true.
investigating crime scenes with Halara.
Wait, that's true. They didn't notice it either. What?
Oh, right. Maybe.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things.
Okay.
In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town. Maybe they all believed it too.
Yeah, I guess none of them knew what was
For
going on.
example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink.
Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate them from their originals. Now, you're finally seeing the big picture. I've been waiting for this!
Master's Mystery Phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved. Anyway, we gotta beat him. Otherwise, you'll get caught in its
Yeah,
destruction.
maybe the mystery Phantom Yuma isn't so much blocking the truth as like leading us to it because he knows that we will be horrified of confronting the truth because we have been in the past. Maybe that's the game, is like not thinking that we'll actually go through with solving it.
Fine. Let's end this. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. It's over!
You? You think you can do it?
Oh, this already? Huh? No, we're jumping way ahead. There's definitely way more to this labyrinth. Or at least way more to this chapter. What? That was it? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that's it. Huh? Okay, the rain cloud generator. Is that this? What did Makoto create? Yeah. Yeah, we didn't talk about anything relating to Makoto. And we have solution keys relating to him. This is not over. Dr. Weska, homunculi. Yeah. What was being researched? Not Dr. Weska. The homunculi were being researched. What was used as an excuse to collect DNA? Where do we have blood tests? Here. Yeah, this is very short, and there's not even a culprit at the end. It's just like, here's what happened. All right, that's it, I guess. Mystery unraveled. It sure doesn't feel like it. Like, most of that was stuff that we already knew. There were some twists that I hadn't figured out yet, but like most of that was stuff that we learned during the chapter.
That's a wrap, folks. I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Shinigami.
Sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
No, there's nobody to boom kill, that's the thing. There's no culprit to this. I mean, well there is, we just didn't solve that part yet. It's like, okay, so then is the culprit, like, I don't know, like, who really orchestrated the whole thing? The UG? Do we kill the entire UG?
To conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the death gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic. So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. Their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws. One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
Two, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The blank week mystery refers to the period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city. Rain clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled buns.
The pink blood wasn't caused by the rain. It's actually conclusive evidence that every resident is a homunculus.
This is the truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
Who are you pointing at? Truth blade? Someone else has a truth blade? Is that Makoto? Oh no, it came out of nowhere. No, it is Makoto. He's in here too, because of course he is. What the fuck is up with this guy? Yeah, it was like he has to be related to this somehow. We're not going to go through this whole thing without talking about him. He's the missing link to all of this, I think. He didn't show up until 3 years ago when this happened. So who is he a homunculi of? Or a homunculus of? Like, right? He's got to be someone we know, right?
Hey, you finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
So this guy's the mystery phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much.
He has one too. Does he have a pact with a death god as well? Is that how he's in here?
Is that a solution blade?
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer.
Or he's a death god or some shit. I don't know.
You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you? You promised you would expose all truth. Is this really the best you can do? Well, perhaps you're not as capable as I thought.
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh yeah, you should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me.
See, it's calling him Mystery Phantom Makoto, but I don't think it's a phantom. I think this is actually him in here.
For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I wonder if Master...
Oh my goodness. Okay, battle with Makoto. This guy won't let up. You still remember how to deal with this kind of solution, don't you? If the answer isn't right, just wait it out. Okay, it's this thing. Got it.
You're the ultimate secret?
Yeah, he didn't show up till 3 years ago.
When did I come to Kanai Ward?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Why?
I don't know the why yet.
Can you answer that?
Is he number one's homunculus somehow? It was 3 years ago. We know that. What was happening when Makoto arrived? Did he arrive during the Blank Week mystery? Not a terrorist incident. Okay. I think that was right.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, he has a mask on top of a mask. He's a... Oh, it's a blue mask. What's the fucking character from Naruto? He came during the Blank Week mystery. So he's a detective too. Is he number one? Maybe he's actually number one.
Resolve that case? I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
It's more like you caged them in.
Without me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt! I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here. But there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know?
Yes, I do. Please tell me.
To protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city.
But why though? What does that mean? Who are you?
I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
What did Makoto do to protect Kanai Ward? Okay. Isolation. I think the isolation was him.
You isolated all of Kanai Ward.
Yeah, so that people wouldn't find out the truth and presumably destroy everybody if they knew they were homunculi.
Protecting them? You trapped them.
I want to see his face. Why is it hidden? You only hide appearances if there's a reason.
Without me, Kanai Ward would have been wiped from the map. UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment. But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. You would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Remember what?
Master, there's something weird about this mystery phantom.
It's not a phantom.
Why are we able to talk to him like this?
Uh-huh.
None of the others acted this way.
Is he us? Is that gonna be the fucking twist?
What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu?
He shut down the
Corporation?
homunculus research. Built the tower. Yeah, ended the research. Why, though?
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi, so I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints.
Now we got a pink one. How many masks are you gonna put on, buddy? I liked that yellow one that was kind of like jack-o'-lantern looking.
All on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the undeniable truth. I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward from you at any moment. Yet, you never quite seem convinced about it.
What he says makes sense. He's not lying. The experiments created the defects, so he transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
Well, he drew his first and was trying to kill us, so I think you're okay, Yuma. That's called self-defense.
Hey, Master! Don't let that mystery phantom fool you! Try to remember why he started this in the first place! He's a phantom! He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth!
Yeah, you're right. He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
What crime did Makoto commit? Destroyed the detective agency? Made Amaterasu his own? Mass kidnapping? Oh, was he the one? Okay, I guess he was the one who, kidnapped everybody. Well, I suppose, because someone had to bring in the criminals. The WDO did, though. That's what's so weird. We don't know how they're tied into this. But it seems like oh, we got the mask off. I was gonna say, I think he's from the WDO. I think he's a detective.
You may wear the mask of a saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed. You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
Who are you? Can you no, don't put it back on. Can you please just show us your face, please? Oh, that's a creepy one.
I had no choice. They must eat in order to survive. Besides, I never took innocent people. I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing. You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row anyway.
That doesn't make it right!
At any rate, that's not just my crime.
Huh?
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
Yeah, we did know that.
WDO?
They mentioned that in the memo.
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World
I suppose they would have all
Detective
kinds of
Organization?
info on criminals around the world, right? From cases that we've solved.
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you! You just flaunted their name to capture criminals! In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case! If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive! And we would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this!
You still think you've got me cornered? You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons.
Were we meant to be taken out or something?
Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
The master detectives were assembled. For what reason? To wipe out the master detectives? To oust Yomi? No. To investigate unsolved mysteries is what we thought.
You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
Yeah, okay, so that's not it. I had to test it again because I couldn't tell if I pressed it in time or not, so I didn't know if it was the answer or not. Okay, so it wasn't to solve mysteries. Why else though? Were they trying to get us turned into homunculi? That doesn't make sense either, because that was already done.
Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
Okay. So not this. Not to oust Yomi. Not to solve mysteries, apparently. Oh, what? Oh, we had to pick one of those. Oh, okay. That's what's wrong. We had to pick one of those. I thought there was going to be more after that.
You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons.
Ousting Yomi? Is that it? Let me read the first one again. I'm trying to remember what the first one was that he said. The master detectives were assembled to wipe them out? No, okay. So, to oust Yomi, I guess, was our purpose. Interesting.
You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
Alright, I guess we're here to oust Yomi.
You used us. You hinted at unsolved mysteries of other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close. Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way. If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information. If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers, and you got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
So everyone gathering here was all part of that mask guy's plan?
Because you achieved your goal. You're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
Uh-huh. Yep, he is one, of course.
What?
Yep.
What happened to the other master detectives? Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
Oh, but she probably was confused by the blood because that shows that he's not a phantom.
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's why I made them disappear.
You'll pay for this. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this. You are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals. You even killed my friends.
No, I don't think they're dead.
For all the
Come on,
crimes
Yuma.
you've committed, I'll bury your soul here.
Right? They're not dead, right? There's no way.
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you. Tell me, do you really think you can do this?
You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that! I'll...
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's a city of zombies. Well, these look like phantoms, though, because they've got the glowing rainbow eyes.
What is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of them?
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery. For everyone here to live in peace. Even they haven't realized they are homunculi yet. No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate. Their very existence is this city's mystery.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable? They're labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
To protect them! All of this was to protect them. Do you understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. We're still inside the mystery labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by the labyrinth and your soul will vanish.
I know. I've already made up my mind. I will expose the truth.
Hello.
Whoa!
Master's mystery phantom is back!
Yeah, we're a homunculus, though.
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
My reluctance? What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this? Shut up! How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
Well, technically none, because they were homunculi.
It's due to your uncertainty.
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone? I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right. But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me. If you draped this city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth.
There you go, buddy.
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master.
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered question.
Who is Makoto?
It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
Who? Makoto? That's true. I still don't know who he really is. I've never seen the face beneath his mask. You're right. I have to figure out who he is. Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relying on me, Master.
You've got quite a capable assistant.
Is he Yuma? Like, what the fuck is happening?
I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Just stop. There's no need for the truth. Truth isn't needed in this city.
Let's do some deep cleaning on that stupid-looking, oversized trash.
Again with that? Come on. Okay, Shinigami. Let's lay it all out.
Oh, with one of these? Alright. There have been a lot of these in this labyrinth. We've done 3 Shinigami puzzles already. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long one. What is Makoto? Oh, this one. Okay, we got this. He's a homunculus.
Great!
Homunculus. No, we knew that already. Okay, I thought it meant like his actual literal identity. Like what individual person is he? I guess we'll probably get to that after this. But I mean, presumably, well, maybe it's not somebody we know yet. The mask might just be to hide his eyes, because the homunculi. Well, no, I guess the homunculi in Kanai Ward don't have weird eyes. It's just the like zombified ones that we found in the abandoned village. Because initially I thought that was the point, was like he has to hide his eyes because you can tell homunculi by their eyes. But no, it must be something else then. There must be a reason that we shouldn't see what he looks like.
Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No.
We figured that out a long time ago, though.
If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself.
Yeah, because we're one too. Although, no, if we are, though, how could we have been outside of Kanai Ward at the start of the game? The sunlight would have triggered something. I guess we were in a building? Where was Makoto's from Kanai Ward? Yeah, we already figured this part out. It might be the lab. Okay. Well, oh, this? Are we from the Yuji facility? I think we were the first homunculus. Come on, show the face. We've been waiting so long, they've teased it multiple times now.
You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You are able to move about, unaffected by sunlight, which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only—
Wait, Makoto, I'm such a fucking idiot. I read that as where was Yuma born. It's where was Makoto born. Yeah, he's the one from the UG facility.
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
His DNA is based on Yuma. It's gotta be, right? Or number one. Okay. Those were the two different theories. Either he is number one or he is Yuma. But number one makes more sense.
Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number one, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of number one?
He doesn't look like the number one we saw. So maybe his youth was restored when he became—
Yeah, we did learn that about them.
If you looked just like number one, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. Number one. So that's my identity, huh? Right. Things are turning out as I expected. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
Planned?
But it's not over yet. You're still not done. You still haven't seen it!
What's with him? No matter how many mysteries I solve, it doesn't faze him.
Master, I'm sorry, but this could be really bad.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Something strange about this phantom. There's still something more to him. What is he hiding? It just feels off.
For now, let's figure it all out.
Wait a minute. Wait, the person that we originally saw holding the Book of Death in that flashback was number one. So maybe he also has a pact, and that's why he can be in here. I bet that's what it is. Spot selection. What are we selecting? Identify what feels... this. Oh, we can't pick the blade. I was going to say the fact that he can use a solution blade, right? What else feels off? I mean, this is how we knew he's a homunculus. Maybe the mask? I don't know. That's all we can really pick on him. So I guess the mask? No. Okay.
Why is he always wearing a mask? Here.
Oh, okay. I thought we already did this. Oh, I see. It's off that it's in the labyrinth. Got it. I misunderstood.
That is a suspicious spot.
Got it.
Speaking of which, that wound, why is he still bleeding? All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this. So, why?
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
I'm sure of it. He wasn't created by the Mystery Labyrinth.
Then, that's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh,
I figured it out right away.
How did you enter the Mystery Labyrinth?
But Yuma also didn't see that he could move around, so I don't blame him for not figuring it out till now.
I'm getting bored of all this talk. Let's finish things. Next time I'll come at you full force. This will decide Kanai Ward's fate. Only one of us will leave here alive. Tell me your answer!
Master, you can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the Mystery Labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here?
Yeah, he has a pact too.
Answering that question!
Does she not know that she has a pact with him though? That's what's weird. How did he enter Shinigami's power? Oh, nope. Okay, it's not. Oh, coalescence! He wanted us to touch his hand? Oh, shit. I didn't even think of that. That's why he wanted us to touch his hand when we helped him get over that thing. Bro, that was so big brain of him. What the hell? That was so big brain of him. How did he find out about that power, though? Have we told him about our coalescence? Oh, it all makes sense now. But that would mean that he has a forte. Oh, yeah, because he's number 1. He's in the WDO. Okay, makes sense. I wonder what his forte is.
But there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the Mystery Labyrinth.
Master, when did you use coalescence with him?
Well, that's the strange part.
We didn't really...
I used coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd want to borrow to
We
begin
did
with.
touch hands. We didn't specifically share a power that we know of, but he could have used some sort of forte that we didn't detect.
How?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery.
Who you? Oh, he used it. That's his power too. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the Mystery Labyrinth. So, Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's spot? Here. Lend me a hand.
That motherfucker.
I
Would we
said,
not have sensed
"Lend
it
me
going
a
off
hand."
though?
And then you did. That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami.
Oh, he's made a pact with her
That's
too,
where
I'm
you're
telling you.
mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's power.
It's Yuma's.
Coalescence is the forte of the
We're number
World
1
Detective
too?
Organization's
Huh?
Number 1.
Number ones.
Yeah, how does Yuma also have it?
What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami's power, then how can I use it?
Because you're also number 1? What? Wait, how?
Shinigami? Why aren't you
She
saying
obviously
anything?
knows something that we don't.
Are you hiding?
I can't say. I promised.
Did number 1 make the pact for us or like force it on us?
Honest?
Promised to number 1, you mean?
It's the end for you if you can't figure this out. I will end you!
Careful. What do we have to solve? What do we have to solve?
Why am I able to use
Because you're number
Shinigami's
1. That's the
forte?
only explanation that makes sense. Based on what we know.
Hide that from me. Wait. Could it be?
Either he is or number 1 forced the pact on him.
Lost memories?
Yeah, okay, Yuma's number 1. There we go.
Identity is-
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Matrix dodge, let's go.
The perfect
homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's
Okay, so I was
#1.
right about that too. He is the brightest mind.
You must be the homunculus of #1.
So he's our homunculus. But how is he also the old man that we've seen? That's crazy. That is crazy, dude. No shot. How does this all work? Because I said this before, but I don't have the connection between how then the old guy #1 who we've seen on the TV is also like real and here in this time.
So you finally reached the conclusion. Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along. You are #1 from the WDO, and I'm the homunculus created from your DNA.
Maybe the new #1 is just a different person who took over after Yuma. We don't know what happened to him, but he wasn't #1 anymore.
That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power.
But on the video feed, #1 looks like an old man.
That was a double. You're the one who put him
Oh
there.
shit.
Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become #1 have rarely shown their faces to the public. They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles, and that old man was your double.
Wait, what about me being a detective in training?
I mean, we could have faked that too. We could have put all of this together.
But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in
Oh wait, maybe that's why the number of people or number of detectives on the train who were supposed to come here was off because one of them must have been a detective in training and it wasn't us. Is that why it was off?
Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO.
Or we just like fabricated this
You may be
documentation
part of the
about ourselves.
organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Cocohead. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express. Then
Oh, we came instead of
you
him.
swapped places with the person named Yuma. I swapped with him? It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times.
Huh?
So,
Excuse me?
I'm not Yuma? Then the real Yuma Cocohead.
Wait, what? Wait, who's the real Yuma then? He said it's someone that we've talked to multiple, or like seen multiple times. Who gave up their identity as Yuma? What the fuck? Shinigami? That would be weird, right? It has to be a person. Okay, who gave up their identity as Yuma? Yomi... #1? Oh, this guy. Is that why he was following us everywhere? Okay, because we hadn't put that together yet. Why this random ramen guy was supposedly the hooded guy that was following us around. Or also arrived on the train, I guess, at the beginning of the game. After us and snuck in.
Was the man who kept running from me?
That's correct. You are #1 of the WDO after all. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead. You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter Kanai Ward. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as #1. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well.
But is it known that coalescence is #1's power? Because if people knew that, then the other detectives we worked with, like Halara and Dezuhiko and all those guys, should have thought it was weird that Yuma could do that.
That's how we switched places? That's just my theory anyway. Our minds work the same way after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan. However,
I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number 1, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records.
Oh!
And it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
That's why we sucked at cooking. It wasn't that we lost our memory. We weren't good at it in the first place.
Power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook.
Not this Yuma, or this guy. I'm gonna keep calling him Yuma because we have no other name to call him by, but...
That's the truth.
Or is his real name Makoto?
You realized I was number 1? Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight.
Yeah, just by appearance, right?
Because you and I have the same face. I'd hoped for a more...
I want to know what Shinigami knows that she's hiding, though.
Original. But that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward.
If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let us just roam free?
As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with. But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment.
Waiting?
To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
I'd rather not.
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly, which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals.
Perfect crime?
With the original gone, I will become the real one. I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and number 1 of the World Detective Organization.
I'll be invincible! That was your goal all along?
Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth. Using Coalescence to come here was part of my plan.
Oh, so I can kill you here!
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss is the same.
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret. I only have one wish: to protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace, I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward, and you will die here. Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace. To this city, you are the real evil, detective. If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't let you do that just to satisfy your ego. No matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world, I'll fight back using your own brain against you. Homunculi may not be human, but they have the right to live too. I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are number 1 of the WDO!
Sorry, but your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter is plotting.
Hell yeah, Shinigami. Aw, Yuma, it's okay.
Master?
It's a lot to take in at once.
If this is the truth I've been seeking all this time, maybe I should sacrifice myself here.
What?
If what he said is true, it sounds like I'm the one threatening the peace in this city.
Well, no, I mean, after this, you can just leave and not expose the truth. That's the only reason he thinks you're a threat. You don't have to go through with it now that you know why they've been hiding so much.
You're finally starting to get it. Yes, that's the truth. You are a threat, trying to destroy this wonderful world.
What are you saying?
You discarded your pride as a detective
and made a pact with a death god to go around killing people.
Well, they didn't technically die, because they were all homunculi who committed the crimes.
You are dangerous. If you're not stopped, you will destroy all of Kanai Ward. That's why I must defeat you. To protect this city!
He's wrong, Master! You don't need to listen to anything he says!
I've reaped the souls of many criminals. I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others to be happy. But by that logic, if I disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the city's happiness, right? Which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me. I should be sacrificed for the sake of everyone else.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised! You said you'd never turn away from the truth!
Yeah, but his point is that that is the truth that he reached.
That's right, but I saw the truth. I actually know what it is now.
And now that I do, I've realized something. If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen to Kurumi and the others?
That doesn't matter! We're in the middle of solving this mystery labyrinth!
Like, is there a way that we can, like, solve it and get out of here without it killing people? Because if we learn the truth in here, right? If there's a way that we do what the labyrinth needs us to do to escape with our soul and get out, and then we can just stay silent and not tell the world about Kanai Ward, right? Like, doesn't everyone win in that scenario?
It does matter! This is their problem. I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them. Will the Yuji go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution?
Oh, does the Yuji already know?
About what's best. It's obvious I should sacrifice myself. Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
Yuma! Oh, we couldn't hear what she said. Shinigami, can you do something about this? I guess it's his decision in the end, but like, there's something that she knows that she can't say or won't say, and it could change things. Like, I need to know what she's thinking and what she's holding back. Was that him?
I wanted
Oh no,
help
okay,
someone.
never mind. This was just a flashback to the kid.
Help people.
Well, they're eventually gonna realize that something's off, because the people who are kids right now will grow and then stop growing. Or like, actually in general, people don't age more than where they're at once they turn into a homunculus.
Which means
So like, they'll figure it out eventually, or they'll realize that something is off. I guess they can chalk it up to like the rain messing with their bodies
have to
potentially.
remain here. For the good of everyone I love.
Huh? Who is that? I can't move. Who's gonna break in here? Is it gonna be the gang? Oh, I can move the camera. I can't move Yuma. He won't move. Go, come on, Yuma. Oh, we can stop here. Actually, this might be a good spot to stop. Because we've been going for a while, but like there was not a good spot to cut it off because that just kept going and going with all this crazy shit. So I think I'll stop here. We'll see who's at the door next time. There were definitely a lot of things that we did call and figure out, even if I was just kind of like throwing theories out. But I didn't talk a whole lot for most of that, I feel like, but I was just like absorbing everything because there was so much going on And like, I don't know where we go from here in terms of like resolving this and resolving the story. Because, like I was saying, I feel like there's a way that we can like just choose not to reveal anything, right? Like once we get back to the real world, Yuma could just decide to keep Kanai Ward's secret and protect everybody by not telling anyone else. But I guess they did kind of bring up like the UG already knows what's been going on. So they could just yeah, it would be an ongoing issue. I don't know. This is tough. I really, really appreciate how noble Yuma's being about all of this, and that like I don't know. I don't know if I could do the same thing in this scenario, but to be like, you know, I can't run away now just because it's happening to me when I've done this to other people already. And use the mystery labyrinth to destroy them and solve the mystery. So yeah, and I suppose like if there has to be a culprit behind the labyrinth or the thing we're solving, it sort of is Yuma in this case. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. So we'll find that out next time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to process all of this because this is a lot all at once. But I hope that you guys are enjoying this, enjoying the twists as well, and I will see you in the next episode for the conclusion of whatever the hell is gonna happen with this labyrinth.